Here tonight and supporting the CIF Sac-Joaquin.
Number one. Okay, follow your host.
I know it's the expectation, but how nice is it to see this actually come to fruition?
It's really good. I'm so happy because this is my third year for a win, and I'm just glad I have teammates like them, and they're just so fun and positive, and I'm glad we play as a whole.
What stood out from your guys' effort tonight to see this win come this way? It was pretty decisive.
Yeah, our effort was really there. I think the intensity off the court and on the court was extremely good.
What made you so effective?
I just had to go in there. I was very confident about my shot, and even if it was going to miss, I was still going to keep shooting, not letting anyone stop me.
How much has the experience that you guys have helped assist you guys in having this level of success?
Well, we come into playoffs and we know what to expect. People are going to come for us. And so this year we were the underdog, so we know how we had to play with a lot more intensity and give it our all every game.
It's kind of hard to even picture St. Mary's as an underdog.
Yeah, well, it's because most of our team is freshmen, so that's why people think that. And like our whole team last year graduated, so it's a really different team this year.
Back in the NorCals again, I mean, what do you expect as you guys go forward on this journey?
I expect a lot of people to play really hard against us, but we just have to come ready, focused, and the energy has to be there before the game too.
I know it becomes the expectation, but can you enjoy each one as much as you can?
You know, I think this one, I think the last 5 or so, we just kind of walked off the court like, you know, this is going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. I think with a group that we had lost so many players from last year that everybody didn't expect us to be able to do it again. And so I'm especially proud of this accomplishment this year with this group that we have.
Yeah. And then, you know, in talking to some of the players, when you don't go in as the #1 seed, I can't imagine what that's like for you guys who just expect it all the time and how to use that as motivation. It's like they just gave it to you.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, and it's nothing that I did. It was something that the girls they just came together and just started. I mean, it's just the first playoff game. We just played so hard, and I'm going, I've been trying to get them to do this all year. How come this all of a sudden just started happening? And so, you know, sometimes they say you peak at the right time, and maybe this is it. You know, we went through a lot of injuries. We went through a bunch of young kids, young freshman girls, and so, man, it was a hard year to coach, but I've enjoyed it because their culture is so great, and you know, I'm just proud of what they've accomplished. For
so much of the experience that these girls have, and the way you lean on them, it's almost like, you know, I know you do your job as a coach, but you're allowed to lean on them so much to kind of coach themselves.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Our seniors have said they've been hard on our young girls, especially hard, and these young girls handled it pretty well. But the seniors they've always been just trying to get the best out of these young girls. Said this is where we gotta be, and you know, this is our expectations. It was more them than me.
Yeah, and finally tonight, when you look at this game coming into this, how do you get up for each one of these games? I mean, I know, like we talked about the motivation and the, you know, NorCal's, right? But sometimes complacency. How do you?
Well, see, I think there was a little extra here because the girls they know the girls from Bear Creek, and they've played against them for a long time. They play with them. They know them. They go to each other's house, right. And so I think there was a real urgency to play the best we could to get the win out of tonight. So I really, was kind of self-motivating, I guess. You know, I didn't have to say anything special. I just tried to say, hey, we just got to win every battle. And if you do that, if you take every battle seriously, I mean, you got to really be, I said, you got to mean this. Now, I mean, I'm talking about every possession, offensive and defensive. You got to win that battle, and then we'll win the war. And that's how we handled it.
And back in the NorCals, it's going to be, you've obviously talked about open division probably.
Yeah.
What's just the expectation as you guys take this journey forward?
Oh, just play as well as we can play. And if we're playing a team that's better than us, but we've given it our best, then we got to walk out with our heads up, you know, and I'm okay with that. You know, we don't talk about winning or losing anyway. We just talk about, are we playing up to our potential? And if we are, and there's a team that hits 10 threes in a row, you know, I mean, sometimes you just don't have control over that, you know, or some team's just better than you. You don't have control over that. But we gave it, and we had pride in the way we played, and we did well. So that's our philosophy.